Good morning. Today is the 20th of November 2022. It is about 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 Central Time here in Alabama. And we are going to give you a quick update on how the second half of this week is done with hospice. So we're about 4 days away from Thanksgiving. So we've almost made it to another holiday season since we've known about cancer. Big difference from last year to this year. Let's see. So this week we are continuing to work with the pain management. She still has the blood clots in the left leg, and we continue to take the Eliquis, which I still got to give you some of that this morning. The Eliquis seems to be working, stabilizing anyway. She's about 10 milligrams of Eliquis a day. So the leg seems to be stable. It doesn't seem to be getting smaller, but it's not getting any worse so far. And we're trying to find that Goldilocks area where it's just enough that maybe it can break up some of those clots and relieve some of the pressure in the leg without starting to bleeding uncontrollably. The biggest changes in pain management is that we've moved up to morphine, both the long-acting morphine and now the liquid morphine. The liquid morphine acts pretty quick. It's only 0.25 of a milliliter, so it's pretty small, but it's pretty powerful. We've also gone ahead and started giving her oxygen. So she stays on about 2 to 3 liters of oxygen a minute when that's running. And we've also started albuterol treatments to help break up the coughing and stuff. So I'm told that the long-acting morphine is good for the coughing, because we were looking at using Robitussin and some of the things like that, but the doctors recommended just using the morphine and use the albuterol treatment to kind of bust up the mucus and things that's in the lungs. We've also added lorazepam to help with the anxiety and just to help with the feelings of well-being. Pretty much stopped the thrush medicine. I still offer it, but not in the mood to take that. And the magistrate for the appetite stimulant, pretty much stopped that as well. Eating very little now and drinking very little as well. So we still want to keep working on nutrition, but that is a bit of a challenge right now, and I'm told that's pretty normal at this stage of cancer. Plus there is a pretty big mass. It's like a really tight football. It's almost like she's pregnant in her belly, and we don't know what that is. Just assume that it's the cancer, but it's probably pretty uncomfortable, huh? And that's pretty tight. Even makes it tough to sit up. So a little bit of a dilemma with the mass in her left lung. When we lay her down, it's hard to breathe, but that would help with the leg. So we're opting with comfort as far as being able to sit up so that she can breathe a little bit better. And but that causes the problems with the leg. So let's see. I'm trying to go back. Tuesday's the last time when we cut off the last video. Wednesday and Thursday, we worked really hard on the house. We had the carpenters, we had electricians, we had the plumbers. They were going pretty much full speed ahead, and that kind of rolled over onto Thursday. And we've got a lot of the framing done. We've got some of the doors moved around. I'll go back later and do a walkthrough on that. But then the electrician had to leave on Friday. The plumbers wrapped up what they can do on Friday, and the carpenters pretty much left what they can do. So we're stuck. I think it's sheetrock is going to be next, and then the flooring. But I can't really start sheetrocking until the electricians have their things done. We could have started in the main bathroom, But the mason and the floor guys never showed up this weekend, so that's kind of the bad stuff there. So let's see. Friday, we wrapped up with the things on the house. We kind of cleaned up around here a little bit. Saturday, Alex had a camping trip with the scouts, so he was gone all weekend camping. Yesterday, we got a threatening text from a relative that threatened to call the police because they want welfare updates. And so that's just some of the kind of the drama that we're have to deal with on side of all of this stuff. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. We are working towards finalizing the legal matters. So we did a video for the last will and testament. So she's not really able to write, so we did it on a video. So explaining, you know, the proceedings for the future. Let's see. Today is Sunday. So yesterday, like I said, we worked around the yard, or I worked around the yard. She was pretty good day, I thought, for pain management, because you were very calm. So I guess the extra medicine really helps, you know, stay mellow. Let's see. We watched some late night football games. So Utah lost to Oregon by 3 points. Washington kicked butt on, forget who they played. Montana. I forget who they played, but they like 50 something. So that, with Washington beating Oregon last week, that's going to be a good thing for them to boost up in the rankings of the Pac-12. And with Utah losing to Oregon, that's probably going to hurt them. That may kind of really, that might be the status of their state. We watched a lot of good Christmas movies. We watched Elf and that new one about Spirited. So I definitely liked the musical Spirited. So if you haven't watched that, get out and watch that. And today, we'll see how today goes. Do you have anything else you want to add? All right. So this one's for Reagan. Dubs up. I'm getting a little better because actually I just do it under here and then I hide it. So dubs up and go Utes. Take care. We love you. Bye-bye.